God is the ultimate leader, and he calls Hon.Anita and Captain Mike Mukula to lead others. God should have arranged his creation any number of days. He chose to create human beings who possess spirits and capacity to relate to him and follow him, yet who are not forced to do so when mankind fell into sin. God could have easily executed a plan of redemption that did not include sinful people in the process. But he has called Hon.Anita and Captain Mike Mukula to participate and lead the members of the National Resistance Movement Party as we follow him. In the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 26, he makes that clear from the beginning, and he says, let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may not rule. The call to leadership is a consistent pattern in the Bible. When God decided to raise up a nation of his own, he didn't call upon the masses. He called out one leader, Abraham. When he wanted to deliver his people out of Egypt, he didn't guide them as a group. He raised up a leader to do it, and that leader was Moses. When it came for the people to cross the promised land, they followed one man called Joshua. So every time God desires to do something great, he calls a leader to step forward. Today, he still calls leaders to step forward for every great work. That's why he has chosen Hon.Anita and Hon. Captain Mike Mukula. When you talk of divine selection, Hon.Anita and Hon. Captain Mike Mukula, of course, may not always be the most obvious or qualified in human terms, but God chooses them for their unique abilities and purpose they will fulfill. Additionally, the perspective of alignment with God's values emphasizes also Hon.Anita and Captain Mike Mukula to embody God's character, demonstrating qualities like righteousness, justice, compassion, and faithfulness. So, fellow countrymen and women, I know most of you have kept on wondering, seeing me talking about these people every day. I'm doing this because there's a saying in English that prevention is better than cure. I'm trying to prevent the NRM delegates from making the wrong choice, from making the blunder. It's like milk when it has poured down. It is hard to get it back again. To some extent, you have to buy another one. And you have to buy another one. It may not come exactly like that one. A difference will be there. So, Honorable Dr. Flight Captain Mike Mukula has been a chairman, at least for a long time. He became chairman NRM in the year 2005. And up to now, he's still the chairman, and he still needs your votes, especially the NRM delegates. So the reason as why he has taken long in power, it's because God still wants him to be the chairman NRM Eastern Region. God still knows that he's the right person. If he was not the right person, then he would have left a long time. God has seen his leadership also. He doesn't want his people to choose the wrong choice. He knows this is the better choice, despite the fact that he knows what to do. Just as I gave examples about Moses in the Bible, about Joshua in the Bible, who took people to the promised land. So Captain Mike Mukula knows the promised land. So he's the right person. When you talk of Hon.Anita also, God has brought her with a purpose. He knows that she has the ability. If she did not, she would have not come before. She would have not come in 2021. But God knows this is the right time. Remember, I said one time that God's timetable is automatic. So God already created a timetable for these people. When you open his timetable, you'll find that he has written there that Honorable Flight Captain Mike Mukula, in year 2025, you should come back again as NRM Chairman Eastern Region. Because when you don't, if people choose another person, the party will have loopholes that will eventually affect its leadership. So thanks so much. I want you to vote Hon.Anita for NRM Female Second Vice Chairperson National. Then Honorable Dr. Flight Captain Mike Mukula for the position of NRM Chairman Eastern Region. My name is Okelo Joshua. I stand as a trumpet of those whose rights are being infringed. I stand as a true Pan-Africanist. I stand as a true patriot, not a sugar-coated one, and I'm original. I'm a man who goes for a do-or-die game. As long as I'm saying I'm doing it with a reasonable cause. And I can assure you that I'm going to keep on passing the right message to you till the last day, till 27th. I will still pass the message to you before you go and vote. I will keep on reminding you. This is because as a Ugandan, I love my fellow countrymen and women. I love you all. I love Captain Mike Mukula. I love Hon.Anita. I love other leaders also. I have a spirit that loves leaders. That's why I usually volunteer myself to do this for you. It's for your benefit, it's for my benefit. I don't wait for instructions, neither do I wait for payment. I do this voluntarily because I know at the end of the day, we shall all benefit. There is always a saying that together we stand, divided we fall. And it's the reason as why God created us with many fingers. When you look at your right hand, you find that there are 5 fingers. When you look at the one of the left also, you find there are 5. Even the legs, the same thing. It's so that one can help the other. So let's join our hands together. It is my humble request, and vote for these people. Let's stand together. Remember, together we stand and divided we fall. Let's do that for God and my country.